We can
What's
do
going
it.
on today? The sun is separating from Neptune, I think is a big piece.
I don't know.
It's just,
Oh, wait, but you have to see request to send a host. Mercury is going direct, right? Yesterday?
I
Was that
mean,
yesterday? Was
Mercury
yesterday?
has Mercury went direct on the 20th, the same day that we had the Aries equinox. And I think the thing that people are like, oh my God, Mercury's direct, it's so good. I'm like, you got to give it a week. Like, he's slow right now. Not in like a bad way, but just like you're going to be impatient and Mercury is not up to speed yet. Like he's gonna go move like 2 degrees this week, and like for context, the next week he moves 6 degrees, and that's
Yeah,
not him at
no.
full speed yet.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not like, oh, Mercury's direct. We're back in action. I'm always like, Mercury's direct. I'm tripping over my own feet. In fact, I was in a group chat
Yeah.
and we were talking about my friend had to put KT tape on their ankle. And I was like, oh my God, I was just talking about KT tape the other day. And what is it? It's moving. The season's changing from Pisces into Aries. And I was like, oh, we're just tripping into Aries. That's what's happening.
Yeah. I mean, when you look at their like the body, like different zodiac signs are associated with different body parts. Planets are also associated with different body parts. It gets a little complicated, but like Pisces is associated with the feet. And so Mercury retrograde things, particularly if Pisces is like your first house, sometimes the sixth or the 12th, or particularly if you have like the moon in Pisces, you'll have like health things will come up for you around the feet. And so Mercury retrograde being like a time that you're having to review foot problems is very like still on brand for Mercury retrograde. Once again, it just always depends on your fucking house, on
Yeah,
your fucking house, or where it is in your chart.
yeah, exactly. It's hilarious. Like, obviously, like everything has been in like my first, right? And so like I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what's happening. I feel like everything's about to get moving really fast.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's one of the things that we're going to see generally is like everything moves into Aries is like things pick up speed. I'm not exactly excited about all of it personally, but that's on like a world level, like things getting messy. But you know, Aries can be nice. The sun is exalted in Aries. We love that. We love that. So I think especially in the next couple of days, as the sun, so the sun had a conjunction with Neptune, right? And then I think in a couple days, it actually might be tomorrow. Let me triple check. In basically like 2 days from now, so that's going to be like March 24th, the sun has a conjunction, I believe, with Saturn. And so you kind of go from like fantasies, illusions, dreams into like hard reality, disillusionment, some disappointment, sort of the like Saturn depression side of the house. And once really the sun is able to start getting past that, we're talking like 6, 7, 10 degrees of Aries, it's going to feel a lot better. But yeah, this any planets immediately entering a cardinal sign are running into Saturn and Neptune right now, which is not a fun experience in my personal view of the world.
It feels kind of like okay, and this is just what came to mind, that Two of Wands imagery where you're like in between these like this very like practical side and this very dreamy side and also like this very like slow moving but also then suddenly like feels like a not a ping pong what's the machine where you pull the lever and it goes doing when you
I'm
play.
sure if I saw it, it'd be like, oh, that machine. And I have no idea right now what you're talking
Oh
about.
my God, I haven't thought about them in so long. What are they called? I used to play them all the time and it has the two little levers and they go like this. Do, do, do,
You're talking
do,
about
do.
ping pong?
Is it?
Or
No,
not
it's
ping
not.
pong. Oh my God, it's not ping pong. I know exactly what you're talking about now. It's like the
You're
Tommy
reading
musical.
to
He's a
me.
pinball wizard.
Thank you. Pinball. Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, see, I
Mercury
told you.
truly is slow as fuck today.
Yeah.
Oh
I was
my
like, ping
God.
pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong. No. Pin.
It's funny that I had to be like, all right, I had to go through music to be like, what is it? It's a pinball wizard. But yeah, no, those are really fun. When I think of Saturn and Neptune, the tarot card I usually bring up is the Tower when they're together, just because like it's structures and systems, which is very like Saturn, and Neptune is like dissolving. Which depending on your feeling about the structures falling is going to tell you a lot about your feelings about that experience, you know. Um, I've been watching a lot of the student debt crisis and like the student loans and sort of how all that's been like sort of crumbling of late, and like there's a couple of very interesting things happening. One, which is like the Department of Education and the Department of Health were both sort of under one department when they were founded in the 1950s, which was when Saturn and Neptune had a conjunction in Libra. So both of these departments are having a recurrence, a really difficult recurrence with Saturn Neptune conjunction in Aries, and we're seeing them being attempting to dismantle them, right? And the other irony is that like who holds your student loans if the Department of Education, like quote unquote, doesn't exist anymore or is no longer tackling it? Like, as of right now, and then granted, please always like this is late March and like some of this is alleged, but like you can basically be calling asking for like the originator right now. And a lot of times, like the department can't do it, right? Like they're going to probably do a lot of loan forgiveness in April because like they have fucked up the structure so much that they can't like legally go after you to pay your loans, which is like the hilarious Saturn Neptune failure of it all, right? This attempt at it's the dissolving of a structure, and then the structure can no longer like recoup things, which granted is this is alleged. I'm not double check your sources on all of this, but I'm just like not surprised when like the structure and things that you need to in order to account for and maintain it are not being maintained.
That's like what's with today. Like crazy.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, as far as today goes, I would basically be like, it's interesting to sort of see what dreams or fantasies are coming up for you. And it's also just interesting to be like, what are you excited and courageous about right now? Like, what are you wanting to like intellectually explore? What are you wanting to start and try and see what happens? And like, you're not maybe as worried per se on like follow through or what it's going to be. It's very like throwing seeds out into the yard and being like, fuck it, just grow. We'll see what happens. And, not all those seeds are going to grow, but you might be surprised at how many do survive.
That is exactly how I grew my garden this year.
Incredible. Aries loves the chaos.
Last year,
And
I was like really meticulous. I was like, oh, I'm going to make labels. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then this year, I was like, oh, I guess maybe those tomatoes will grow back. Threw some beans out there. It's fine. It'll grow. It's good. I hear that's like a second year garden thing anyway, though.
as somebody that just tries to keep some pothos and spider plants alive, I'm always like, get it, get it. I've kept a snake plant alive, a spider plant. I've propagated a pothos pretty well. Um, and I've kept like a lucky bamboo alive. I'm just trying to keep a few things alive, see what I can do. Um, but I have the only real Earth I have in my chart is Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune all hanging out in Capricorn. So I don't exactly have a lot of green thumb in my birth chart.
It's okay. We don't all have to be plant genius. It's okay.
You
Natural green
know,
thumb. I mean, some of
yeah,
us could kill a plant by looking at it. That's okay.
I
We have other things to do.
I know some folks like that. I'm not that bad, but I know some folks like that. Oh my God. I keep my cats alive, you know. I think that's I think that's worth something. Um,
Keep
all
yourself
right.
alive. That's pretty important.
Yeah, you just
And
mentioned that. Yeah, keeping myself alive is a pretty good thing. It is
that's
pretty
all we can
nice.
ask. It's just do our best to stay alive, right?
Oh my God. Oh, truly, truly.